Hello and welcome to another review. Today we're taking a look at the Batman Hush version from Mafex. Medicom toys, DC inside the box, looks really nice. I really like digging this blue coloring. I'm really digging how square it is and cube it is and not weird shapes and stuff. And legalese and whatever. Yeah, different poses and stuff. So open it up. And this box is actually, this is not a backing card. This box is actually printed on the inside. And we have that, I guess, famous Jim Lee drawing of Batman in there. So cool, I guess, cool. So we have a stage on the back, stage arm and whatever, which is really nice that every single Mafex figure comes with it. So, Bandai. It'd be nice if Bandai had stage acts to come with them as well. So, I mean, Figma does it too. And otherwise, but Nendo's gonna have to because of how their figures are shaped and stuff. So opening the box up, aside from the fist already on the figure, we have some spray open hands, relaxed hands, holding 3 batarang hands, an actual item holding hand, fists, and grapple guns, hands for each hand. We have a grapple gun for a metal wire short one and a long one. This is actually a metal wire, so it's really hard and stuff. We have 3 different bat faces, two different types of batarangs in there. One just fell out because they're so tiny. So we've got 2 each of these. We've got this more hook-like one, which I guess is supposed to have like a string on the back in some incarnations or whatever. And we have this more Christopher Nolan angular type shape one. Again, we get 2 of these. Very, very tiny bat ears on those. The grapple gun looks pretty good. Very nice and shiny silver. Got a hole right there. And you just stick this metal wire into it. It will fall out if you put it upside down. But I guess most of the time you have it in an upright angle. And like I said, this is a metal wire, like a very solid one, so I guess you could bend it if you really want to, but then it'll never be straight again, so I'm not going to do that. So starting with the head there, kind of annoying because you see that the paint job here isn't very good, kind of off center on the mask and stuff. Especially here, you can see a bit of skin color on the nose, next to the nose. That's really annoying. Oh well. But otherwise the sculpt work and the shadowing on it is pretty nice. The cape is a bit crazy all over the place. I've seen a few people where this one didn't plug in properly because the cape sort of jammed underneath this blue piece. And I've seen a few people, like one person at least, post a picture where that didn't happen properly and this whole thing just sort of fell off, so you had to like fix the figure itself, which is very unfortunate. Otherwise the cape itself is pretty awesome. You have it fully closed, like I'm Batman. Or you can have it one side open, like, yeah, you gotta see the logo, you know who I am. Or you can have like it doing proper like action poses and stuff. This cape here really likes to look like it's flowing in the wind and stuff, because you got the 2 harder wires on the edges, and you do have wires, 2 more wires in the center as well, but those are softer wires. So depending on how you pose them, he's either doing the gliding down kind of look, or you can have one of this down and you have just trying to bend this in the wind kind of look. So whatever way you do, it's gonna look pretty nice in photo shoots and stuff. And I just like to have mine just like that over his shoulders first for now. Tidy it later so you can see the rest of the figure. And the cape is a little bit longer than him, so it does have that little effect of just sort of like sliding on the floor, which I kind of like that, to be honest. I don't mind if it's either the shorter one or the slightly longer one. Either one is good, but slightly longer here is kind of cool to have that look. The overall body, torso shape and stuff is okay. If it's the whole Jim Lee style, it is probably my favorite comic book style of Batman, so yeah, I'm glad. His legs don't quite stand straight though, but from the front they look fine. Got the little hiding joint kind of thing here, and of course for the most part the case can cover it. The logo is actually etched in, it's not just printed on, that's cool. And the belt is actually loose on the front on its own. It is glued down on the back, but you can push it up and down just a little bit if you needed to. And yeah, the overall joints and all of it is pretty good. Slight bump for the boots as well, it's not just painted on. So the overall look, coloring, the shading on this figure, even on the back, is all pretty awesome. Quick look at the bottom of the boots. So yeah, look down, look up, sideways, sideways, full rotation here. Arm goes up, full rotation there. A little bit stiff because the cape will get in the way. Rotation here, double elbow joint, fists on a peg and swivel, ball joint here, like double for the torso pretty much. And the leg is on that older style figuarts hinge, which goes down, up and down a little bit. It's on a little ball, swivel there, double knee joint, and foot's on a swivel peg, and toe joint goes up, doesn't go down. Just a closer look at the other two heads. We got the face, which is printed nicer than the regular one, annoyingly. We also have this Bruce Wayne head, which is pretty cool. Just need a desk for him to sit at, just looking at a bat computer. And this head would be perfect. Pretty awesome head. In terms of scale, he's just about half a head taller than this real bone figure arts there, and he's also about half a head shorter than the DC collectibles scale for TV characters. And I think the McFarlane scale is the same as that, just because the Bat Who Laughs is meant to be a bit taller than the regular folk. So that's an annoying scale, but at least under certain photo shoots and stuff, he can fit with figure arts, and he can fit with other DC figures, I guess. You just gotta angle it correctly. Oh well. So until the Mafex black suit version, which is literally the same figure, just instead of blue it's black, comes out, this is gonna be my de facto comic book Batman figure that I like. Overall, I like the Jim Lee design. I think the figure captures it very well. Articulation wise, pretty awesome. Accessories is pretty great, especially with the extra Bruce Wayne head. Now the black figure comes out, that's not going to have a Bruce Wayne head, but instead that's going to have like a little grotesque stand for him to stand on. I say grotesque because gargoyles are the ones that spit water, have water coming out of them, and grotesque don't, so it's actually grotesque. Anyway, so until that comes out, it's really annoying because that doesn't come with a Bruce Wayne head. So if you want the Bruce Wayne head, you gotta get this, and it's just the black one looks better. So I might sell this one, but just to keep the Bruce Wayne head for the black figure. Oh well, just for me personally. I mean, I get the blue color and aesthetic because it's a comic book and stuff, but for me, like the suit itself, I always think it should be gray and black just so it hides a bit better in the shadows and stuff. But overall, this is a really great figure. Quality control is a little bit iffy in some places, but in terms of roughly this scale, this is probably the best comic book Batman figure that you can get, because the recent McFarlane one is one of the first waves. I'm pretty sure they were rushed. The Batman and Superman figure there just wasn't good at all. Now the later ones that they released with like Batman White Knight and stuff, I've seen a lot of people praising those, but the just regular Batman release, not so good. But this one right here is great. It's a little bit more on the pricey side, plus you have to import it and shipping and stuff. But if you really like Batman, either get this one or definitely consider getting the black suit one. That's going to be coming out, I think, soonish. So I'm also looking forward to the Catwoman that I pre-ordered, as well as the Superman I pre-ordered, and the Hush I pre-ordered because the black suit. And I really hope that they keep moving on and maybe license some other comic book like stories. It feels like that they seem to just license just the Hush storyline, so they're just going through characters there. And it's really cool that the Hush figure that they're going to release has the Red Hood helmet and mask as well. But I really hope that they continue and we get more like comic booky Justice League members from Mafex. That would be really great. For the characters that they don't release, or the less important characters, I'm also quite happy to pick up some stuff from the McFarlane series as well. Subscribe to just comment below, because take care, have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.